Welcome to Giggles and Gaze, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. I'm Alan.
I'm Peppermint Bones.
And I am Senor Sprinkled Pants.
And we're gay. Welcome to day 10 of 12 Days of Giggles and Gaze.
Christmas!
Yay. Oh my gosh, we are on day 10.
It's a gift-tacular day, isn't it?
That means we've done 9.
And this is our 10th, and then 2 more days.
Oh my gosh, we've seen each other every single day
for
the last
long time.
10 days.
It's been so much fun.
That's a lot.
My gas bill has gone above and beyond.
We should have just asked you to stay over. That might have been a little bit easier.
Just move in for 10 days.
That would have been the gift
12 days.
that keeps on giving. Speaking of, today's theme is gifts. Yay. We're going to be talking about our least favorite gifts and our favorite gifts. But today's icon, our Christmas icon for the day, is the ones who make the gifts.
Who makes the gifts?
Elves.
Ooh.
So today our Christmas icon are the elves, not elf, but the elves. All of them.
Never
and
elf.
Legolas.
No.
What?
Next year, can we do Legolas on a shelf instead of Elf on a shelf?
Elf on the Shelf is the creepiest thing in the world.
It really is a little creepy.
I hate Elf on the Shelf, but I've already talked about that.
It's true. Did you see the Nutcracker though?
On the shelf?
No, on our Instagram a few days ago.
Like,
because remember, Nutcracker was our gay icon on our our Giggles and Gaze Instagram. Do you not look at our Giggles and Gaze Instagram?
I do. I just ignore creepy things.
But it was a really cute gay cracker.
Gay cracker?
Gay nutcracker.
No, it's a gay cracker now.
It's a gay cracker. Ooh, that's... Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about gifts. So, Jeff.
Hi.
What?
I told you to go first.
I know. You did tell me to go first, but... Okay, fine. Babe. What has been your favorite gift? You can even do top 3 favorite gifts that you've ever
He probably has a list of 10 things on each page.
I don't know. It takes a lot for him to be like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite gift. I should know. I'm the one that gives him the gifts.
So,
he doesn't say that often.
One of my favorite gifts that I've ever received was from you, one of the first years that we were together. Oh, you got me, and I'm pretty sure this was for Christmas and not my birthday. You got me Nintendo 3DS with Pokemon Alpha Sapphire because I had lost my 3DS because someone stole it. And my copy of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which I'm still upset about. But you got me that, and you got me a bag to carry to work. That was one of my favorite gifts because it was all kind of together.
That was Christmas. I do remember that because you had no idea.
I had zero idea. Another favorite gift was another bag, but it was a Zelda shield. It's actually up on the wall right over there. And let's see here. A third favorite gift.
You don't have to do 3 if you don't.
Well, anything you get me.
You gave him the challenge, so.
Honestly, this is just like a little thing, but it's one of my favorite things that you get me, is the little chocolate oranges. Because I know they're not easy to find, but you know how much I love them. And I love that you get them for me. And you're so sweet.
They're very hard to find.
They're very hard. They used to sell them everywhere.
Everywhere. I remember
Christmas.
growing up and they were everywhere.
And now they're like only for Christmas and only at this Walmart for one day after Thanksgiving.
One day only.
One day only.
Well, okay, so I have a few favorite gifts. I'm gonna go with 3. I'm gonna stop there. So, one of my first favorite gifts that I got was from my parents, like ancient time ago. It was a leather jacket, a black leather jacket, but it didn't have the stretchy waist. It was just like a nice black leather zip-up jacket, And I absolutely loved it. My parents didn't give it to me at our house. They gave it to me with all my family, and I cried. Don't know why I cried. It was just a stupid leather jacket. I loved that leather jacket because I thought I looked so cool and so hip. I was like 15 or something. And then some kid stole it from school. Yeah, it was...
Yikes.
It was great. It was wonderful.
Oh, I was going to say, why haven't I seen it?
Yeah, they stole it from school.
Oh.
But then that next year, my parents bought me my Letterman jacket, which was fine. That was
I
fun.
have seen that one.
You wear it all the time.
Yeah, it's warm.
My other favorite gift was You Made Me Cry. And it was the very first Christmas gift you ever got me. Because I never bought anything Disney for myself. Like, that was just not, I never did. I didn't have anywhere to put it, anything like that. But for Christmas, our very first Christmas, 2014, Larry got me a Peter Pan print. And I cried. Because I don't know if anyone who listens to this knows my favorite Disney character is Peter Pan. I never bought myself a print ever. And Larry got it for me. And I cried because I'm a little baby. That's just what happens. And then, let's see, another favorite gift. Getting to be with you guys for Christmas is going to be a great gift.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, but really, getting to be around people that I care about is always a super fun gift. And I just have a lot of fun doing it.
Oh.
But also anything Larry gets me, he really thinks about what he gets me, so
I do my best. You're still a better gift giver than I am.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Jeff,
Hello.
what is the favorite gift that you've gotten?
Definitely the N64, because that was one of our...
I remember... Oh my god, honorable mention. Same here.
It was one of our consoles. It was the first console we got, which I talked about before.
What was your first game for it?
The Hey You Pikachu and Super Smash Brothers and all that stuff. We talked about this a few days ago.
I know, but I still wanted to know because mine was Super Mario 64. And
I never actually owned Super Mario 64 during my... I own it now.
Okay.
During my N64 golden days.
Man.
I guess now's the golden days. But during the original N64 days, because now I have a Ratchet's Bad Fur Day, or whatever it's called.
Conker's
Bad Fur Day. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I finally found it at New York Comic Con because it's really rare. Mm-hmm. Finally found one of those bad boys. Another classic Christmas gift would be when I got my original Hogwarts Castle Lego set. Because I wasn't expecting it. And I always get all hot and bothered when I get a Lego set anyway. But I was just so excited. I literally opened it and just opened the box and just started building it there. And they're like, there's other presents. And I said, no. We're busy.
Note to self, do not get Jeff a Lego set that we give to him in person. Can you imagine? Ugh, Jeff all hot and bothered. That would be gross.
I get so excited when I get Legos. And then...
You were excited when we gave you a Lego gift card.
I know. If you give me something Lego related, I will, and I use that to get the Lego NES.
Yeah, you said you were going to do that.
Wouldn't that be
I
cool
used
if
it for
worked?
It ejects the little Lego thingy, and then the screen. I know what you mean, but the screen, you can turn it, and it makes Mario move and jump up and down on the screen.
Oh, that's cute.
So technically, it works.
That's cool.
Yeah, imagine building a Lego set but putting all the electronics inside of it to make an actual
That would be cool.
NES work.
That'd be really cool.
And then I guess technically a Christmas present would be on Christmas Eve. I got my college acceptance letter. So yeah, it was real stressful because it was a tiny letter. And I was like, my mom's like, "Oh, you got this from FDU?" And I said, "Oh boy, the only college I applied for so far. I'm 1 for 1." It was like, oh boy, and I opened it and I got into it said I got accepted into the education program and that my other paperwork would be coming later. And I was like, because it was literally one of those small envelopes, usually like the rejection, like a rejection letter sized one.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like the big envelope with all the paperwork and everything like that. Yeah.
Now kids these days just get them in their email.
Back then.
You got a full letter. You got a letter.
Mm-hmm. You gotta wait for it.
You had to wait for it.
It's the only one I applied to.
Why?
Because I was 1 for 1. We
I
can
mean,
talk.
I guess if you get
we can
one
talk about
acceptance, you're
we can
done.
talk about a college episode eventually, but basically, I didn't want to write the college essays. I didn't want to fill out application forms, and I didn't want to do college tours. I was terrible. And then FDU sent something where it was like all you had to do was fill out 2 pieces of paper. You didn't have to write an essay. Just put some things that you were in and send in your transcript. And it was a like a fast delivery, like early decision, not early decision, but one of those things. And like, oh, you find out before Christmas. And I was like, okay, fucking Christmas Eve comes around. Jeff gets a letter in the mail, and he got accepted to college. So
Well,
for one. I was like, well, I'll go there.
That's where I'm gonna go.
Didn't even visit it.
So now, what it would be your either your least favorite presents to get, because you know there's always those, or what is the least favorite present you ever, or a combination of both, babe?
Okay. Honestly, I can't really think of any like generic least favorites. Like how people are like, "Oh, I hate getting socks. I hate getting underwear." Like I love the shit out of comfy things. So if someone's like, "All I got you was socks and underwear," I'd be like, "Oh yeah, comfy for days," and then days and days and days because you rewash those.
Well, I hope no one else gets you socks and underwear besides me.
No, just you. But the
okay.
socks and underwear.
I'll return my gift for
Can
it.
you imagine? I got you socks and underwear.
I got him PJs.
Fair. And they're so
we did
soft.
have PJs. They're in the wash right now.
But there was once we invited. We were part of a white elephant party, and it was when I learned what that was because I was a kid, and so everyone brought presents, and we learned the rules of it. And the first thing I got, because I ended up going like first, there was like 10 of us. It was a cool action figure, and then another kid wanted it, and he gave me his stupid puzzle. It was the puzzle of like a deer in the woods, or it was a puzzle. And like, Jeff, I know you love puzzles.
No, that sounds like a stupid puzzle.
Fantastic. But I was like 13.
I like doing complicated puzzles. That one just sounds dumb.
It was dumb. And I remember being like, I didn't expect this gift. I should be thankful. I didn't expect it at all. So I have no predetermined idea. So I will just be grateful that I got anything, and I will never put this together ever again.
I always feel bad when you do like those type of events because you know you got something real good, but you know there's gonna be that fucker who comes, who forgot about it last minute, went into their candy drawer, threw some candy in a bag, wrapped it up and called it a gift, and you're the one who gets that fucking gift.
No, yeah, 100%. Like, my family would not go into their candy drawer. They would just go into, like, their freezer. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've got a piece of steak in here. Let's buy a potato.
And then you've got dinner.
And then there's dinner. For one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like, I know you and I share things, but you and I aren't going to share a half a baked potato. No, I agree with you on that one completely. I think for me...
I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay.
Let's go back in time
all
and
the
beat 'em up.
time.
Right? Go back and tell them to make better life choices and get better presents.
Think ahead.
Who got this fucking puzzle?
Or peanuts. That's another thing.
What?
People do peanuts in, like, just a jar of peanuts in their white elephant. I'm like,
Ew.
I don't like that.
It's dumb.
Peanuts like elephants like peanuts. Peanuts like elephants too.
Yeah. Jeff, what's been a least favorite gift you've got?
I hate getting clothing. Don't get me clothing.
Like, not even like a graphic tee kind of thing?
Nowadays I need graphic tees. But like back in the day when you're a kid, like my least favorite thing was opening up like a pair of socks. Because I would do nice Christmas lists of specific things. I'm one of those specific people. Like, my mom would be like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I'll give her a very specific list, and I'll be like, this is all I want. And then she'll get me them. But then there'll also be like a pair of pants, or a nice dress shirt, or a fucking tie. And I'm like, what is this? Was this on the list? This is the list. Did it say anywhere here, get Jeff a fucking tie? No. Jeff doesn't need a tie. Oh, but it'll look so good on you. No, I'm not going to wear a tie. But I don't like getting clothing. Nowadays, I like it more because I do like wearing like shirts. I need to wear shirts to work and like, all that stuff. Like I like going out with like fun t-shirts and stuff like that. But so I don't mind if I get them now. But back in the day, god damn, I hated getting clothing.
And your mom wanted you to wear them at least once.
No.
My mom did.
No. When we finally like got out of the house, when we moved her out, she found clothes in the closet that still had tags on them because I didn't wear them. And I was like, I don't know why you got them for me. I wasn't going to wear them. I told you.
For all of our similarities, we must have been very different children. Because I remember when Hot Topic first started coming out with video game t-shirts, and it had like the piranha plant that said "Bite Me" and stuff. Would get those as Christmas presents, and I loved them.
When I'm saying I'm getting clothes for Christmas, it's like a button-up shirt or like a collar, not like a fun t-shirt that I can wear.
Not something that you yourself would pick out.
Yes.
To be fair, those were always the most useful options, because like my Grammy would get those for us, because she wanted us to look really good for Christmas and things, and so that would be like my nice outfit anytime we had to go somewhere that required a nice outfit.
Don't get me socks.
What if they're cool socks, though?
I'll take Lego gift cards, please. Or or something else.
No, I mean, I get it. I hated getting socks and underwears from my mom because, number one, it wouldn't be the ones that I would pick out.
Right.
Like, she'd get me, like, crew socks. I've never worn crew socks. Like, unless I was, of course, working, like, when I was at Safari's or whatever. Or underwear. She'd get me, like, tighty-whities.
Don't pick out my underwear.
I never wore them. Like, they would just sit in a drawer and be like, if I have to. Like, I have a, I have a pair for it.
You had everything else.
But then I remember one Christmas, my step-grandmother, I don't know if she was just pissed at us, but, like, we went to their house a few days before Christmas, and she's like, oh, I got this for this grandchild and this for this grandchild, which were her, like, from her, her first marriage. So they were, like, her kids' children. And we were just her husband's kids' grandchildren, whatever. And so she got me and my little cousin, she got us school supplies. No kidding, loose leaf paper, a pack of loose leaf paper. She split a pair of pens between the two of us.
You don't even get your own bag.
No, didn't even get our own bag. And then we got one of those cheapo Walmart backpacks.
Oh boy, did you have to split that too?
No, we each got our own, but she put the school supplies in there. But we didn't get to unwrap just the bag. It was the worst. It was like the complete worst. It was just terrible. Like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because my parents would get them nice, like my step-grandmother, nice things. And then my parents actually messed up one year, too. Everyone, when we were kids, we liked Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
My mom got me a Scooby-Doo backpack. Now, I would like it now. But then, I was still, discovering I was gay and things like that. But it was like a hot pink and teal backpack with Scooby on the front that I was expected to wear to middle school. I took a pair of scissors and poked, like, in the bottom of the backpack and gave it to my mom, like, 2 or 3 days after I went to school. I was like, Mom, my backpack's ripped. Do you still have the receipt? And then I went and got, like, another backpack. Yeah. But no, I was still deciding that I was gay. And I didn't know. I didn't want people making fun of me.
I think nowadays, clothing's a more acceptable present at our age.
Yeah.
Because we use it more, too. Well, I mean, not that we didn't wear clothes when we were kids, but
Yeah.
I don't think we're out here saying, like, sure, if you know someone well enough, yeah, I'll get you, like, a video game or something like that. But, like, most people are like, oh, what do you want? I don't know, get me a fun shirt. Or, like,
Exactly.
or it's like when you go to the store, you see a shirt that your friend would like, you'll grab that. Nowadays, I'll accept clothing, but back in the day...
Right.
No, back in the day it was terrible.
Back in the day, it was terrible. Nowadays, I'm fine when I get a shirt, because I want a new shirt to add to the
Especially
wardrobe.
when your parents would pick it out because that's what they want to see you in, not what you want to wear.
Right.
Like, there were some shirts that my mom would get, and I'd be like, why? I'm a big kid already. I don't need something that makes me look even bigger.
So I've got a really good question.
What's the question?
So we're talking about gifts and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, babe, what did you get me for Christmas this year?
Well, I did not get you any clothing.
Oh, good.
Well, on that note, friends, see, look, he was trying to get it out of me, and it's just not going to happen.
Didn't even try and get it out of me.
I know what you got from Jeff.
I know what you got from Jeff.
Oh, nice.
I
Well,
know,
everybody.
I know what you guys got each other.
Yeah,
Do I
I
know
think
what you got
I did tell him. Did you tell him?
I think you told me.
I told you a couple.
You didn't tell me?
I told you a couple things.
Yeah, I know him. I'll have to talk to you in private. We'll have to have a private conversation, Larry.
On that note, this has been day 10 of Giggles and Gays, where we talked about gifts and gifts we like. So, note to self, if we ever open a P.O. box where you can send us things, don't send us socks and underwears.
Unless you know us really well.
Unless you know us really well. Or no, even then, please don't send us socks and underwears. That would just be weird. Well, everybody, this has been Giggles and Gays Day 10. I'm so glad that you guys have continued to stick with us. Just 2 more days, and then you only have to hear us every Monday. So,
For eternity.
for eternity.
Welcome to hell.
Well, everybody, my name is the Sugar Plum Fairy.
The Sugar Plum Berry.
There it goes.
I just said it.
Peppermint
buns.
And I am Senor Sprinkle Pants. And, were you going to say something?
No, I was going to say, and this has been Giggles and Gays.
Keep calm and giggle on.
Make the old time gay.